Hello, good evening. Welcome to the class. Hello, Astrid. Good evening. How are you? Can you
Good
listen to
evening,
me?
teacher. Yes,
Okay.
good evening.
Well, let's start, please, with some activities about from the platform. We are about to finish. By the way, there is an activity that I have to send. It is the last test, and you have to finish. You have to do it. It is about the module test. But by the way, the module test will be only the last, sorry, okay. It's going to be only the integrated skills. It's not going to be very large. And I'm assigning you until tomorrow because tomorrow I have to report the scores. And this is going to be until 10:59, until 11 o'clock. Okay. You will have 1 hour to finish. And now it's already assigned. Okay. But I hope you also have completed the other ones. And yeah, everything must be finished until tomorrow evening, by the way, because yeah, it is important to finish that. And now let me share with you, please. Let me share you my screen. And we're gonna practice with the pronunciation. We're gonna start with pronunciation. Okay, and here we go. Can you see my screen?
No, teacher.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay, well, let's check it out. What do we have here? When we talk about pronunciation, in English, it's very important to consider some focus words. Focus words are sometimes called the most important words of the most important words of a sentence. Okay. Sometimes, well, how do we show that is the most important word? We change the intonation. Okay. Usually, the voice rises and pitch on the stressed syllable like this.
I'm Talia. Talia Santos.
Talia Santos, right?
I'm surprised you remember me.
How could I forget you? We really had to work hard. I heard that there's a story coming out about me. A nasty story.
Nick, the charges are serious. Very serious.
Okay, those were some focus words, but now we're gonna check it out, and we have to choose which one is. We have to click on the correct ones according to the listening, by the way. Okay, let's start, please. Listen for the focus word. Click on the correct focus word in each sentence. First of all, let's listen, please.
Are the charges serious?
Which is the focus word? Which one?
Are the charges serious?
Serious?
Okay, let's continue.
How could Nick forget her?
Forget?
How could Nick forget her?
Okay,
Talia wants to talk to him. Talia wants to talk to him.
Talk.
Talk. The next one.
They are very serious.
Very.
They were in the same class. They were in the same class.
Class.
She wants to talk to him now.
No.
Yes, very good. Good, perfect. Okay. How about now in Peru? We have a lot of parades, demonstrations, people marching on the street. I saw some pictures in Peru. I don't know if it's the same because in Bolivia is tomorrow is the National Day, August 6th is the day of the independence of Bolivia. But I saw some people also in Peru, but no, I don't know if it's about Bolivia, but I saw many people showing the demonstrations for, I don't know, like parades.
Yes, teacher. It could be maybe in. It will. It was maybe about the day of the independence of Peru. It was
Really?
on 28th July.
July 28th.
Yes, teacher.
Oh,
And
wow.
there were many demonstrations.
Yeah, I saw pictures, videos, because I'm part of, I don't know, in what's in Facebook group, I'm part of Teachers of Peru or something like that, in Peru, English teachers. And yeah, that's why I saw a lot of demonstrations. Wow, I didn't know that. But I don't know, do you remember the year of the Peru's independence year? In our case, it's 1825.
1821.
1821. Okay. It is almost a couple of years, but Bolivia was the last country to get its freedom from the Spanish crown. I think after 4 years of Peru. Wow, interesting, interesting, and similar days because the Bolivian Independence Day is August 6th and Peruvian July 28th. Okay, wow, so very interesting. Okay, let's continue, please, with the activities. Okay, and also we during these lessons we had tag questions, and according to tag questions there are some activities that we can work with. For example, the intonation at the end of a statement can be spoken with either rising or falling intonation, depending on how is. We use the rising intonation when we are not sure if the statement is true, okay, and want information or an opinion about it. We use falling intonation when we are fairly sure of the statement and we want to agree the other person with our idea, okay. So, rising intonation is when we don't know, we are not sure uh, about the statement if it's true or false. But falling intonation, we are sure what we are talking about, but we want to know the opinion of the other person. Well, let's listen, please. For example, this one.
You'll let me report it, won't you?
I know you, don't I? We were in an English literature class together, weren't we?
Weren't we is asking about information, right?
And we studied together for the final, didn't we?
You don't trust me, do you? I told you the truth about why I was here, didn't I?
Okay. Okay, now we're gonna listen and you have to check one if we are looking for information or what is the expectation about that. Okay, let's listen this.
Nick can be very charming, can't he?
What do you think is that?
Expect the listener to agree.
Okay, expects the listener to agree. Nick can be very charming, can't be. Okay.
News people aren't Nick's favorite people right now, are they? News people aren't Nick's favorite people right now, are they?
And this way, expect the listener to agree.
Okay. So when first the intonation, when we are sure, right? Or when we want to the okay, when we want the other person to agree with us. And raises the intonation when we want to ask for information, right? Okay, that's important, I think. Okay, you said what was this one?
News people aren't Nick's favorite people right now, are they?
What is the answer for number two?
Expect the listener to agree.
Okay.
Talia told Nick the truth, didn't she? Talia told Nick the truth, didn't she?
Asks for information or an opinion.
Okay.
Talia wants to hear Nick's story, doesn't she? Talia wants to hear Nick's story, doesn't she?
Expect the listener to agree.
Okay.
Nick is an innocent man, isn't he? Nick is an innocent man, isn't he?
Ask for information.
Okay.
Teacher, can I listen again the first?
Sure, sure. No worries. I will play again.
Nick can be very charming, can't he? Nick can be very charming, can't he?
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Very good. Everything is fine. Perfect. Okay, it's only, well, in this exercise, it's very important to consider the intonation of that question. So anyway, okay. Okay, right now we're gonna work with one activity that I was thinking is important. Uh, but you have to do this activity. I will send to the chat box. It's about adverbs and adjectives. Okay. Okay. Are you in the page? Astrid, just click and you will be
Yes,
able to
teacher.
start.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. You can start. And let me know when you finish, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Hello. Hi, good evening. How are you, Cynthia? Are you there? Okay. Well, we are working with a quiz just about and everyone have to do it. Okay, in this case, let me share the quiz, and you can join there and start and work with that. Hello, hello, Cynthia. Can you listen to me?
Yes, teacher, I hear you.
How are you? Long time no see you.
I'm fine, teacher, but I have a lot of homework and work.
Oh, no worries. This is the last day of the class, by the way, and it's important for you to complete the activities. But now I don't know if you can. We are working on a quiz, short quiz about adjectives and adverbs. So, okay, maybe you can solve it. But okay, you have a couple of minutes to complete it. Then we will continue with the class also with other activities.
I finished, teacher.
Okay, very good. How was the quiz?
Was good, teacher. It was good.
Okay, easy or difficult?
A little easy. Maybe.
Okay, good. Well, let's continue now with the other activities, by the way. And as I told you, everything will finish until tomorrow. Okay, and so we have to check it out some examples. Now, we're gonna check out some exercises. Probably you're gonna find out something similar in your activities in the final test, by the way. Okay. Now we have to work with the, but before we're going to work with the reading, by the way. Okay, these are some vocabulary in the reading. Culture, we say, okay, is the art, beliefs, behavior, ideas, right? Of a particular society or group of people. That's culture. And this thing is different from the others, right? And research is investigate, right, or serious study of a subject that is intended to discover new facts about it. And reunion is a meeting of people who have not met for a long time. And we had our high school reunion last week, and it was great to see so many old friends. For example, reunion, right, to get together. And subject, something that you are talking or writing about. Talia was working on a story on the subject of transportation, for example. Okay, subject, reunion, culture, distinct, and research. So it's going to be easy, I think. So now we have to drag the answers to the blanks, okay, according to these numbers. And let's do it. Okay, we have to work together.
My brother and sisters live in different cities. We meet once a year for a reunion.
Reunion, okay, reunion.
Dear,
It's fun to have friends from another cultures. You learn different things about the food, music, and language.
Thank you, very, thank you. I think it's okay. Cynthia, thank you very much. The next one, number 3.
I read an article on the subject of friendship. It was very interesting.
Okay, number 4. Cynthia.
The article describes some distinct
Distinct or research?
distinctive.
Okay.
Sorry, research.
Research?
Yes.
Okay. And read the last one, please, Astrid.
Both and Thomas are twins. They look alike, but they behave differently. They have distinct styles.
They have very different styles. Okay, good. And now let's continue, please. Okay, there we go. Over here we have the other one that is connect, right? If people connect, they feel they are like and understand each other, connected, right? And contact, communications with a person, organization, country, exchange to give something to someone who gives you something else. Like exchange, like we can exchange gifts, right? And the next one is tool, something that's useful for a particular purpose. Like, yes, like herramienta, right, in Spanish. Wonder, to think about something that want to know what is true about it or what is happening or will happen. Wonder, to ask about something, right? Okay. So now we have to drag the answers also from 1 to 5.
Marty made connect with his old friend David last week. Now the email each maybe to
Okay.
maybe exchange. Did you?
Exchange. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna check it out later. Number 2, what is Cynthia?
I met a new friend yesterday. I feel that we really connect. We have the same ideas about many things.
Okay. What do you think is the next one, Astrid?
I haven't seen my high school friends in years. I wonder what they are doing now.
Okay.
The internet is a useful tool to use when you search for friends.
Okay. The next one.
Robert and Bruce email each other all the time. I think they contact about 10 emails every day.
Oh, maybe they each other all the time. I think they maybe they exchange.
Yes, it will.
Yes, right. But let's check. Yes, they exchange 10. Wow, it's a lot. 10 emails every day. Okay, now we're gonna continue working with the reading because it's part of the meat of the lesson. Okay, we have to, you guys have to read. Oh, sorry. What happened here? Okay. Well, you have to read the article, look at the pictures of the people. Why do you think they want to go to their high school reunions? Match the reason with the person. Type the number of the person's photograph into the blank. Okay, and there we go. So just you have to read this, and then we're gonna answer which one is the first according to the reading order. I want to see all my friends are now where they live and what the jobs are. And I just want to know. I just want to see my old friends again, and I don't want to lose contact with my friends. Some of those guys will say something about those things. Over here, you have to read. Okay, let's do it, please. Okay, for the reading, you have 5 minutes. Let's read. Okay, so now we're gonna choose a, according to this reading, we have all of these options. I'm sorry. And there is number one. Okay, there we have. There we go. Sorry. I want to see what all my friends are doing now, where they live, and what their jobs are. What do you think is number one, number two, number three?
And the first sentence is the second person.
Okay. And what do you think about, or what is the answer according to the reading for the second
Three.
three? And the most difficult one is number one, right? Good, very good. Okay. And just give me just 1 minute. Okay, we have to now we have to create a story about this picture. Okay, you have to look at the picture. Imagine the picture represents a story. Put them in any order to create a story. Take turns. Okay, you have to create a story from the picture over here. You can use a woman, man, and a baby, and also the article, right? A man, the man, a woman, the woman. Okay, something like that. Please, let's work on it. Okay, what we're doing now, you have to make up a story about these pictures. It doesn't matter, but you can create you can create a story using woman, man, and a baby, using the articles a or an, and they correctly, of course. Okay, and for that you have 3 minutes to complete until 1915. Okay, let's work on it. Create a story, make up a story. Okay, now please let's start with the story. Your made up story, please. Can you start, Astrid? Tell us your story.
Mm, teacher, there are a woman and man. They probably both are single, and then they meet each other, and then they start a relationship until they get to form a family.
What else? What about the baby?
Mm, maybe the baby arrived um, 2 or 3 years after the um, of of the relationship, or
Okay,
maybe they married. They are married now.
yes, probably they get married, then they had a children, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. But first of all, I think they were dating, right? They agreed. I don't know, but anyway, thank you very much for your story. What about you? What can you tell us about these pictures, uh, Cynthia?
Okay, the story begins when a couple of friends have a meeting after 5 years. The woman lives in a country and the man lives outside of country. When they saw again, they fall in love and have a baby 3 years later.
Okay, interesting. Okay, no, it's very interesting. So, don't you think 2 years later is very late? No, it's okay. Just kidding. Uh, okay. Well, now I will share again my, okay, this material. And what about this? According to the pictures, you have to label the picture with an idiom from the word. Like you have to use these expressions with take care, take it from me, take a hike, take it or leave it, take your pick, and take it easy. Okay, what do you think is the number, the first picture about? Which one can we use? Which expression?
Take care.
Okay, take care. And for the second picture,
Take it or leave it.
okay, wow, interesting. Take it or leave it, right? What about the next one? The next one, what do you think is?
Take it easy or take hike.
Take a hike. Interesting. Take a hike means uh, like vete a, it's like a step away, right? Aléjate de aquí or something like that. But take it easy, right? Cálmate. What about the next? Okay, I will write here. What do you think is the next picture?
Take your pick.
Okay, yes, take your pick. Great. Okay. Now let's practice with the platform, please. Okay, let me share, please, this one. First of all, we're going to watch a video, and then you have to choose according to this question. How is Talia today? She feels very funny. She's in a bad mood. She feels great. Amy thinks that Talia is very unique, or is always kidding, or works too hard. According to this, we're gonna answer. Okay. Anyway, let's start with this. Watching this video. Let me know if you can listen, please.
Good morning, Talia. Oh, hi. Good morning. You know, you're working too hard. I know. I always work this hard. Maybe you could mention that to Tony. I don't think he knows it. Wait, is that a new hairstyle? It's very unique. Very funny. I had to work late last night. I'm tired, I'm in a bad mood, and I don't care about my hair. That's probably why you're not a reporter yet. You think so? No, I'm just kidding. You may be right. Maybe Tony will take you more seriously after you finish the TV journalism class. Oh no, my class! I forgot it's tomorrow. What's the homework? Compare the same news story from two different sources. Oh, that's easy enough to do. Sounds interesting too. I guess I'll do it after work. You work too hard. Good morning, Talia. Oh, hi. Good morning. You know, you're working too hard. I know. I always work this hard. Maybe you could mention that to Tony. I don't think he knows it. Wait, is that a new hairstyle? It's very unique. Very funny. I had to work late last night. I'm tired, I'm in a bad mood, and I don't care about my hair. That's probably why you're not a reporter yet. You think so? No, I'm just kidding. You may be right. Maybe Tony will take you more seriously after you finish the TV journalism class. Oh no, my class! I forgot it's tomorrow. What's the homework? Compare the same news story from two different sources. Oh, that's easy enough to do. Sounds interesting too. I guess I'll do it after work. You work too hard.
Let's do it. What do you think is number one? Number one is
She's saying about mood.
okay. Number two,
And the second is works too hard.
very good. Okay. And Talia is studying. What is Talia studying?
Journalist.
Journalism, right? And what about number two?
A reporter.
Talia wants to be a reporter, yes. And the next one?
Interesting.
Interesting. Okay. Now, there's a video. Okay.
Someone sent us this file. This is incredible.
Incredible?
Have you ever heard of Nick Crawford, the soccer player? He's the star forward on our national team.
Of course, everyone's heard of him. I think.
Well, here, look at this.
What is that?
This is an audio file. It's a recorded conversation between Nick and some businesswoman about a month ago.
So?
Well, Nick Crawford talks business with her. He talks about how he needs money.
You know, there's a rumor that he's fallen into debt lately. I've heard all sorts of gossip about that.
Yes, that may or may not be true. But here's where it gets interesting. During the conversation, the woman offers him $100,000.
What for?
She offers him $100,000 to sit out the first round qualifying match. That's the game where he had an injury and couldn't play.
Ouch, I remember. And we lost that match. If we lose again, we might be eliminated.
Exactly. This is a big deal in the sports world. The next qualifying round's coming up, and if this recording is the real deal, Nick Crawford will be history.
You mean he won't get to play in the next match?
Exactly. And without him, we'll probably lose again.
Okay. According to this, we have to drag and drop the sentences into the correct blanks in the same order as the information occurred in the dialogue. Okay. What happened first, then, and then? What do you think is the first action? The first thing that happened, according to the video? Or maybe you want to watch one more time.
Please, teacher.
Okay, sure.
Someone sent us this file. This is incredible.
Incredible?
Have you ever heard of Nick Crawford, the soccer player? He's the star forward on our national team?
Of course, everyone's heard of him. I think.
Well, here, look at this.
What is that?
This is an audio file. It's a recorded conversation between Nick and some businesswoman about a month ago.
So?
Well, Nick Crawford talks business with her. He talks about how he needs money.
You know, there's a rumor that he's fallen into debt lately. I've heard all sorts of gossip about that.
Yes, that may or may not be true. But here's where it gets interesting. During the conversation, the woman offers him $100,000.
What for?
She offers him $100,000 to sit out the first round qualifying match. That's the game where he had an injury and couldn't play.
Ouch, I remember. And we lost that match. If we lose again, we might be eliminated.
Exactly. This is a big deal in the sports world. The next qualifying round's coming up, and if this recording is the real deal, Nick Crawford will be history.
You mean he won't get to play in the next match?
Exactly. And without him, we'll probably lose again.
Okay, let's drag the story according to the video.
The first is Nick Kroll may not be able to play in future games.
Okay. Then what do you think is the next one?
The second is Nick Kroll is offered money to not play in.
Okay. And the last one? What do you think is the next one?
Maybe Nick Kroll sent me a rumor.
Okay. Nick Crawford falls tells Amy error. Okay, can be. Anyway, let's continue with other skills that we should practice, by the way. That was the listening. Okay, let's work together with this. What about this one? We have from number, okay, not number, but we have to continue the conversation. So what plans do you have for the weekend? I have to work on Saturday. And what is the next one? What do you think is
You are working.
you are working on Saturday again, okay? And the next one?
The first.
Yes, I rarely work on Saturdays. The next one?
Let's go.
Let's go. And the next?
Enough.
Enough. Okay. I have enough homework to go out. Okay. Too much homework, maybe. Okay, the next one. What is the next one?
Why don't I?
Why don't I help you with your paper tomorrow before? Okay. And we have to drag some words. Okay, you will practice with that, by the way. So I want to recall you that the activities must be finished until tomorrow at 10, at least at 10 or 11, no, 10, yes, because I have to send the scores to the administratives, okay, about all the activities on the platform. And don't forget, please, to complete it. Now I want to launch a poll. Two, by the way. Once you finish this one, please, I will ask you to complete the next one also. Would it be possible, please? Meanwhile, I don't know if you have any questions.
No, teacher.
Okay, just wait, please. I will send you the other poll also. Okay. Thank you very much. But the next one, and with that, we're gonna finish. So, by the way, the next module will start on Monday, 8, August 8, by the way. I think August 8 is Monday, right? That's why everything must be finished until this Saturday evening. Okay. Thank you very much. It was really nice to have you in class. Maybe Cynthia was very busy lately, but I hope, I think you will complete the activities, and it was really nice. Your English is good. Okay. So for this level, your English is very good. Continue working like that. Uh, yeah, in advanced classes, I think you're gonna do very good. Please continue to finish all the program. It can be good for you. That will help you a lot, I think. Okay, and I really hope you took something out from the classes that I gave. It was really nice to meet you guys. So probably we won't see each other again, or I don't know, who knows. But Have a very nice weekend. Don't forget to do your activities. It was very nice to meet you. And probably we're gonna see each other in a different level. Who knows? But bye bye, guys. Thanks for being in the class.
Thank you, teacher. It was a pleasure to have our classes with you, teacher. Have a good night.
Thank you, Cynthia.
Thank you, teacher, for your classes, and I hope to see you in the next class. Maybe it will be possible. Eh, that's all. See you, teacher.
Bye. Bye, Astrid. Bye
Bye.
bye, Cynthia.
Bye.
Nice to meet you. Bye bye.